every day I ask myself the same question: what do you do when you don't know where a country is on a map and you have to guess it? That's not really a question I ask myself every day, but we will be having India. That's very far away. Okay, I see. It's probably over here somewhere. Brazil. Yeah, you know what? We're close. Okay, it's upwards. Guatemala, not very good. Panama, Uruguay. Okay, it's. Is it an island? Because if it's an island, you're gonna screw me over here. What's screwing me over is that these aren't bordering at all. Suriname is warmer, but it's not locked in. Like, what is it? What is here? Um, Suriname. I'm out of Bolivia. That's somewhere. That's that. Okay. Well, we had a good run, boys. It was a solid run. You know, we were doing something, and then the something disappeared, and it left only suffering in its wake. I think I'm already cooked, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm already cooked. No, no, no. We can lock in. We can figure this one out. What else is over here? Ecuador. That's the other side. Cuba, Dominica, Dominican Republic. Do you recognize the Dominican Republic? You do. This is nowhere near it, I know, but I had to click it just in case it was somehow near it. Okay, Dominica is the closest we've reached. So it's one of these, which means I really don't stand the chance at all. Jamaica. For a second, I was really confused with the location of Jamaica there, but it's all good. Okay, if it's one of these islands, I stand no chance. Map. Google Maps, lock me in, and I forfeit my right to respond here. Zoom out, don't dox me, please. I mean, I'm opening it on my... Okay. Which, there's a whole bunch of Anguilla. Okay, listen, if neither of those count, then I don't know what we're looking for. Antigua. Okay, it's between Dominica and Venezuela. There's not Trinidad. Okay. It's it's not Trinidad. It's between Dominica. Okay, it's Barbados. Yes, it's Barbados. There's too many damn islands over there. You gotta unionize the island. That's my take. I guess people call it the Caribbean because they don't want to be like they don't want to remember every single one. Then again, I don't live in this part of the world. Okay. That being said, I don't know what's going on over here either. So, but I don't live. I mean, I have no excuse really for my lack of knowledge on the matter, apart from the fact that it's just not something I do, nor is it something I know. I mean, listen, such is life. Speaking of island countries I don't know about, here's another one. I don't even know where to begin. Moldova, is it? Okay, thank you for the error correction there. We're very close to Moldova, actually. Romania doesn't have this jutting out part. And maybe it's a scale to Ukraine. Moldova and Ukraine are arriving to each other. I should have figured that one out. Slovenia? Turkey? Below Turkey. Cyprus. It is Cyprus. That I'm proud of. I'm proud of that one. I should have actually done much worse than I did. To be frank. To be completely honest. Okay, travel. Apparently, there's a new travel chat. The challenge travel. They've updated the like difficulty standards. Okay, first of all, I can't do this one. Second of all, what is San Marino? I've never heard of it. Okay, the question is, what's to the left of this place? Where's France? Okay, I'm getting my bearings. Poland has to be somewhere there. All of this is not helping me. Greece. Nope, that's not right either. Okay, I've gone around literally in circles. This is next to impossible. Italy is what I was looking for. Yes, okay. Well, at least we got Italy. Because we're not getting this. That's what I'm telling. Wait, Croatia should be pretty good guess here, right? Does this count? It does count. So can I get in one something that borders Italy and Croatia? Serbia is probably closer downwards. Austria. That's my final answer. Oh, so close. Okay. If I didn't was there one answer? Well, what's here? Slovenia. Okay, my mistake. Could have actually locked it in if I had figured that one out. But I spent way too long figuring out where San Marino was. When you don't see the entire map and you don't have a concept of scale, it really messes with your brain. It's not something I'm very particularly good at, but you know. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. I'm thinking of playing some chess later today. Maybe that's just me. One day Bangladesh will show up. If I can type it with one hand. Portugal? No. Geolocate up to the right of Portugal. Not that far. That seems like Switzerland to me, but that's obviously not Switzerland. Denmark? No, this is Slovenia? Slovakia? Which one of these is it? I'm genuinely very confused. Liechtenstein? It is Liechtenstein. I just can't spell Liechtenstein. Okay, somehow I know this because it's goofy. Is this the like made up flag? You're not 50-50, you're like 55-45. If my eyes are not playing tricks on me because of the color perspective or something like that. Definitely the case. Anyway, Bandle's where the real joy is. We've got through the geography a little bit scathed. I wouldn't describe it as unscathed, that's for sure. Anyway. Okay. I'm liking the start. I don't know, they should call this percussion because there's more than just drums going on. Someone's playing the damn castanet. It's not a castanet, it's not clicking. Can you make alternate castanets? Can you make them out of glass? I'm curious now. You can make fiberglass castanet. Now that's something. 120 euros. Any buyers? Okay, I don't know this anyway, but it's apparently a Part 4 from 1980s. I wouldn't know it off the top of my head unless it's famous. And even then, I probably wouldn't know the name of it. So. Actually, that part. No, I can't. I thought I was thinking. No. it's not out of the realms after step 5. You know, until then. What a beat! For the cinematic and universal beat. It's not unique yet. This is apparently this is the power. I'm liking the synth. I'm vibing. Maybe it's one of these. I don't know. 163 million is a lot of views for something that old. If it's not fully famous, I don't know what it could be. Ooh. Anything know what I'm talking about? I am lost. This may be a miss for me. Whole night. Whole night. Lionel Richie, that seems like exactly what I'm looking for. He's the one who did Hello, right? Yes. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes, I can feel it in your smile. You're all that I ever wanted. From that advertisement, which is, I forget now what that's from. It used to be a huge meme. Back when memes were simpler and were music remixes. Back when Grande, I miss Grande era of memes, and it's half of it is nostalgia because, I mean, some of the memes right now not bad at all. I'm a advocate for Skibidi Toilet. I'm pro Skibidi. I think it's basically just old memes redressed as new memes. That being said, I'm not sure exactly if the people who are watching it are viewing it the same way that we viewed it back then. That's something you'd have to ask them when they get older. I don't think they're ready to enunciate. Neither were we, but who knows? It's an entirely mysterious subject. But yeah, Lionel Richie is hogged up, you know. I would say so. Pokemon Hurdle. This doesn't seem. I don't think we're going long enough on those alone today to make it worth its own video. Perhaps it is still going to be the case. It may just be shorter than usual. No clue. Oh yes, I know what this is. It's the GTS. No, it's the mystery gift. It's the mystery gift from Black and White from one of the games. Oh come on, which one of these is it? It's one of these. It's one of these. I will not give up on the mystery gift. Okay. Black, White, X, White. Maybe it is Platinum. It's Game Sync. That's why. Okay, same difference. Okay, Game Sync, mystery gift. I forget the term. But it's Game Sync exactly. Game Sync. Game Sync. Japanese Game Sync was the process of synchronizing the player's save file with a Pokemon Global Link. As of February 24, 2020, Game Sync has been shut down. I'm sure you can probably do it on Pretendo slash Wii MM5 slash what's it called? I don't know what it's called. Does Game Sync work? Mystery Git and GTS were. Someone did make it. A standalone GameSync emulator was made. And this is the genuine question, and I'm not sure it's answerable. I think it's an eternal riddle that gets passed on to the next and on to the next. And as from me to the person before me, they don't understand me, and I don't understand the people after me, and it's an endless trouble, right? Do the people who play, let's say, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet now get the same feeling of wonder and joy and satisfaction? I have to imagine they do, because that's just how childhood like colors your memories in life, right? If you're assuming that everything else is in order. As I did when I played like Pokemon White, Black and White, White to Black to X, Y, even stretching a bit if you're putting it into the 3DS. But definitely like I don't know if it's just me. I feel like when it was less advanced, it had more charm to it. And it may just be cold because I feel this way about the era of gaming before me, like NES slash something or other. Like when there was more wonder about it, I feel like it was just better. Like I feel like if when I was a little kid, and I guess technically Google did exist, but not ever. You weren't born with the damn iPad, smartphone. You know that was maybe half a decade too early for that generation of children to have born that like they're born with a Wi-Fi connection in their mouth or whatever, silver spoon equivalent. I do wonder because now if you don't know something in a game, you just look it up and immediately you're on there. And it's not that I couldn't look it up when I was younger. It's just that it wasn't really my it just wasn't as easy as a kid to do it. Like if you had access to the computer, you could have done it all the way back from early since now. Like people like watching a Wolfie video on like Pokemon competitive stuff. People were doing translated like because of the internet gap and translation wasn't so prevalent as there is now. Even now, it's still there's a huge gap in internet culture between people of different languages, right? It's just unavoidable. You can't enter their rooms because they don't that memes are literally in a different language. The inside jokes are based on tons and tons of phrase that do not exist in the language that you speak, and as such, it's just difficult, you know. Like it could take me a whole day to understand one in joke in like a Japanese online circle. I would have to translate all the individual stuff, the wordplay, the puns, check the lore up. Like someone with the native language could just read it, and be like, yeah, you know, I understand what that means. And it's the same the other way around, you know. But it's just that everybody speaks English. You're not special. Neither am I. But besides the point, the main point is, I think I feel like there was more wonder then and before then. So before me, and then I don't know the same wonder exists now. That's kind of what I want to know. Like I feel like if I was to have a child, well, I suppose if, when, whatever, I don't know what phrase you would use in that scenario. At some point, maybe, right? But I would want them to start gaming on like a simpler device. Like if I could get them a DS and then like a year later get them like I don't know, mainstream slash PC or whatever. Like I would want to start them with the older game console probably more often than not. In most cases, I mean, I think Nintendo is probably that slight exception. I think Wii Sports, Nintendo Switch Sports is probably like if you grew up on Switch Sports, you'd probably be fine. I just don't think there's, because there's more now. There's less of this. The community doesn't really. I mean, there was never a community. But everybody, I don't think it's as universal now as it is. Not in the same way. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Really, I would need to sit down and think about what I'm trying to say. Like my parents and family, well, should just lock it on parents. They know what a Wii is. Like we still play like Wii Sports as a family every so often. I don't think that culture exists with the Nintendo Switch, despite it being like a family console slash. Because it's also it's also, you can also take it out and play it. It's like the blend kind of makes it more of an individual console that sometimes you play, but it's not like the family console. I don't think as a concept exists anymore. I don't even know. I'm making things up. But suffice to say, I think there's some truth to it, is what I would believe. It's definitely what I would believe. Anyway. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, yeah, I'll run the New York Times ones at the end of this, and then we'll cut it in half. Just because I think it makes more sense to do so this way. Okay, connections. But that's pretty good. Deep, but okay. Intense, fierce, extreme, deep. I don't know. Static, noise, buzz. Is there another word that's like, interference on like a wire of sorts? I don't see one obvious one, which means that doesn't make sense to me yet. Virgin Mary, Bloody Mary, Hail Mary. Now we need to figure out the fourth one. Deep Mary, Snow Mary, Ram Mary, Knock Mary, Proud Mary, Static Mary, Intense Mary, Bum Mary, Fuzz Mary, Fierce Mary, Noise Mary, Extreme Mary. I don't know what the fourth one is, which means I don't think this has to be. It has to be it. But at the same time, I can't think of the actual fourth one, so I don't think I should run it. Because I've looked through all of these, I don't see another Mary. So it's kind of difficult to send it. Okay. Knock. Ram. Proud. Butt in. Ram. Butt. Ram. Knock. Bump. Things you do in. Bang into. Well, only one of these. Anyway. Fierce. Is it Snow Mary? I don't know. I mean, it has to be the Mary one because Hail doesn't fit with anything else. Okay, we've aligned it. So let's think about it. Let's log these three in and let's make a 4 out of what else is going on here, and let's run with that assumption. I think that makes sense. Okay. This seems right. I don't know why. I guess they're just kind of vibe-based words. Oh, deep is kind of not as, I wouldn't match it. Extreme is also kind of, this is kind of tenuous, but it's also an easier one. I guess it's not supposed to be so complex. Okay. It's not Fuzz Mary. It's not Noise Mary. It's not Static Mary. It's not Proud Mary. Snow Mary? I don't know what Proud Mary is. I don't know what snow tags into this. That's what people called it. I'm familiar with the general rest of this. I don't think I've ever heard anyone be like, "There's snow on the damn." I don't think that's a turn of phrase in particular. Is turn of phrase even a phrase? Am I just making that one up because it sounded right? Turn of phrase, a particular characteristic manner of expression. Okay, that's part of my thing now, I guess. Okay. Am I crazy for thinking I should just split it in a... You know what? Yeah, let's do that. You want to see the rest of the web games in the next video. Click the links, etc. I'm gonna stop doing the YouTube outros every time because it just jars everything up. It just doesn't make sense. You know, if you want to subscribe, you want to subscribe. I think I should. The call to action is just a bit cringe at this point. I'm just gonna send it